46 defense coming January 29th.
42-year-old St. John Arena about to close its doors to Buckeye basketball tonight. The next to last game in St. John. The final appearance of Bob Knight's Indiana Hoosiers as they take on the Buckeyes. Indiana currently 4th in the Big Ten at 8-4. Ohio State is still looking for its first Big Ten victory in Jim O'Brien's first year. So welcome to Columbus. Dave Barnett along with Len Elmore. Two completely different ends of the spectrum this year. Indiana apparently on the way back up, and Ohio State apparently bottoming out. But they do have one thing in common. They probably have the two best freshmen in the conference this year.
Absolutely, and those two guys have a lot in common. Both of them decided to stay home and attend state schools, and both of them fit in nicely in their respective systems. Michael Redd's a very polished scorer who sets up defenders well, moves well without the ball, and averaging almost 22 points a game. He's doing it from 3 as well. Luke Recker at 6'6" is athletic, enthusiastic. He's taken to the IU system well, and he could probably score 20 points a night if Bob Knight would cut him loose.
And the U.S. Army starting lineups for the Hoosiers: Lewis, Guyton, Recker, Gladness, and Patterson. Knight says if they have an MVP this year, it's got to be A.J., the sophomore from Peoria. 16 points per game, the number 7 scorer in the Big Ten. For Ohio State, looking to end a 15-game losing streak tonight, Davis, Redd, Singleton, Sanderson, and Herron gets his second straight start at center. Davis will admit, I'm not really a point guard. I just play one on TV because they don't have a real point guard this year, but he's number 2 with 4.6 assists in the Big Ten. Jim O'Brien getting a rude welcome to Big Ten play, but a lot of extenuating circumstances. He is 2-1 against Knight. With Boston College, he beat Indiana in the NCAA playoffs 2 of the last 4 years. As Recker and Redd prepare to do battle, Ted Hillary, Randy Drury, Rick Hartzell, the officials, and Davis and the Buckeyes control it.
And Indiana opens up in the man-to-man. Ohio State's going to look to try to play, again, control type of offense. Anytime they can get that young man, Michael Redd, open, and he's got a shot, he's going to put it up.
A.J. Guyton looks at the Ohio State zone. They figure to stay zone most of the night, according to O'Brien.
Yeah, Jimmy told us today that he doesn't think he can match up with them man-to-man. Plus, he's got a depth problem. But he thinks that the zone can bother Indiana, particularly if they cover the shooters.
First Indiana turnover through Michael Lewis's hands. First meeting, 83-66 in Bloomington, and Recker with 19. 17 of those came in the second half. Michael Redd, even better numbers, 28 points, 10 boards at Assembly Hall.
And again, just about everyone except for Redd is going to continue to try to move without it, set a lot of screen downs, and try to look for the best possible shot. If it means taking time, they will.
Davis throwing up the air ball after drawing some contact from Guyton.
That wasn't in the plan.
Hope not. And again, the Indiana turnover, this time off Gladness. There are the numbers for Redd at Indiana in that 17-point defeat. Indiana has won 6 of the last 7 meetings. And we still look for our first points here. William Gladness opening defensively against Redd. They put the bigger body on him. Sanderson, who's been hot, and up for the tip.
I'll tell you, John Sanderson has been a godsend for Jim O'Brien. He's provided an alternative offense for them aside from Michael Redd. Over the last 4 games, John Sanderson's averaged almost 20 points a game, as we see there. He's really stepped it up. And primarily, as you build on game after game, it's just a question of confidence. That's something that Jim O'Brien has to instill in all of his players. It's a question of confidence for them as they go towards the end of the season.
Not a sharp beginning at all for the Hoosiers. They've had 3 trips up the floor. They have 3 turnovers. None of them really forced.
You know, if you're 0-12 in the conference, you're really not playing for an awful lot. And Jim O'Brien will tell you right now that they're thin. Next year, they're getting Scooney Penn back, a healthy Damon Stringer, who was integral in last year's Ohio State team. He thinks he's going to have a much better team, a much quicker team.
Sanderson 21 points each of his last 2 games against Iowa and Penn State. Singleton misses the hook. Put back not quite for Red. Staying after it though. Gladness finally comes away and almost double dribbles. Has it stripped by Singleton. Red in the lane. Ohio State ball.
I tell you, Michael Red, he's shaking his head. He's not really finishing strong. That last offensive rebound was a gimme, and he kind of pulled the string on it a little bit. He's got a few butterflies. I don't know if it's because it's the next to last game here at St. John Arena or he's on national television.
Buckeyes 1 of 7. Indiana yet to get a shot off. Red again in the lane, and that one goes.
And when you got a great scorer, all it takes is to put one down. They remember that feeling.
Recker with the first Indiana shot. Almost 3 minutes into the game.
We talked about Luke Recker's athleticism. Puts the ball on the floor nicely and gets into the creases of his own.
Sanderson a step on the much smaller Lewis.
How about this tempo change? He got sloppy ball for a couple of minutes, and all of a sudden, team started to get hot.
Gladness goes back door and gets him back within 2 with his first 2. Indiana off a win over Northwestern Saturday, 73-55. They've won 14 of the last 18. Ohio State, in losing their 15th straight Monday, really had to extend themselves to lose because they had a 15-point lead at the half at Penn State and fell apart in the first 3:20 of the second half. All 15 points dissolved, and Penn State blew them away. Carlos Davis scores on the baseline.
And that point that you were making, Dave, goes again to confidence. Jim O'Brien's got to find a way to keep his kids coming back practice after practice. They don't lose the confidence. They have to find growth even in losses such as those.
Recker a quick turn, and it looked like Heron may have had a piece of it. So the Buckeyes still up by 4. What they really lack, Len, without a true point guard is the flow and the movement that you see with an Indiana, for instance, that really has 2 point guards out there.
Well, that's true. Carlos Davis did a nice job that time of exploring the defense, but feeding the post is a lost start, and that time Davis didn't do a good enough job.
Red got it back. Heron around and out the tip by Michael Red.
I told you, you get the feeling of scoring, and it becomes pretty much routine.
Guyton a bit short. Recker there to chase it down.
That's one of the problems Ohio State's going to suffer in that zone. Very vulnerable to offensive rebounding.
Davis reached in to swipe it from Lewis. 3 on 3. Too low. The feed for Sanderson. Turns into an easy takeaway for A.J. Guyton.
And that's where a polished point guard would have made that play. A fumble by Davis, and they lose 2 points.
Andre Patterson heating up in his final few games in an Indiana uniform. But his first shot of the night not on target here, and still 10-4 Ohio State inside the 15-minute mark.
And as Ohio State got possession, Jim O'Brien jumped off the bench and told them to settle down a little bit, and that's when Carlos Davis started to walk the ball up. Again, he wants his guys to get into the patterns where they can find open shots that they're accustomed to taking.
Red drifts out. This is the 3 rebounded by Davis. Buckeyes have a huge height advantage if they want to go at Sanderson.
Oh, nice look
by Lewis. Singleton double clutches. Count it and 1. Gladness with the foul.
I tell you, you talk about Michael Red scoring, but if he develops the ability to make the play, he's going to be awfully dangerous. All the defenses are pointing to him. It leaves an awful lot of guys open. Look at him come down the lane, draw the defender, and dish it off. Nice job, nice recognition by Michael Red.
Red and Heron out. Ken Johnson and Deshaun Coleman in for the Buckeyes. Singleton a 35% free throw shooter. But he gets the 3-point play. Strong start for Red and the Buckeyes. 14-24 and a half. They lead by
9. Dad, this is dumb.
It's go time.
Oh, boy.
Here's one way to get computer help.
Target in sight.
Can I help you?
Not a word of this to your mother. Hang on. Here we go.
What do you want from me?
I want you to make this go away. Please.
Don't go there. Go Dell. Hey, there's a reason people gave Dell an A+ for service and reliability. First, Dell makes rock-solid PCs. Then, they stand behind them 24/7. Like this Dimension desktop with an Intel Pentium 4 processor. It's just $499 after mail-in rebate. And right now, pay no interest till 2005. Plus, get a free combo drive. A PC you can rely on.
Thank you.
Easy as Dell. Dell PCs use Intel Pentium 4 processors.
This is the sound. These are the results. Can you feel it? Can you hear it? This is the sound of the PowerFlex by Gold's Gym, the authority since 1965. Gold's Gym gives you one powerful machine with 65 club-quality exercises and up to 410 pounds of resistance to build muscle, define muscle, lose fat, all in just 6 weeks or less to get you the body you've always wanted, guaranteed. The secret to the PowerFlex begins with the swivel flex pulleys that provide you with free range of motion so you can move from one exercise to the next safely. Next, Power Stroke Resistance simulates the natural movement of your muscles and allows you to move from 10 to 410 pounds of resistance with one simple stroke. It's this awesome combination that gives you those ripped abs and more chiseled arms, legs, chest, and back. If you want to look like this, then you need this. PowerFlex, the Gold's Gym technology breakthrough. Call now for free information about how you can get the Gold's Gym PowerFlex in your home for as little as $49 a month. With the Gold's Gym PowerFlex, you get the lat tower, the multi-position bench, hip strap, rowing seat, ankle strap, handles, and space saver design. Be one of the first callers, and you'll get the Gold's Gym PowerFlex leg developer for stronger legs and shapelier hips and thighs. A $200 value absolutely free. You'll also get a workout poster showing you all 65 club-quality exercises. Our gift to you. Don't pay $2,000 for a home gym that won't get you authentic Gold's Gym results. This is the machine. These are the results. Can you feel it?
Call 1-800-690-9863 to get to Gold's Gym in your home for as little as $49 a month. That's 1-800-690-9863. 1-800-690-9863. Call now.
Two fiery coaches.
Buddy and I had a few words. We didn't have any relationship.
One legendary defense.
Our whole deal was to attack, attack, attack.
Sports Century, the Bears 46 defense, premieres 8 p.m. January 29th on ESPN Classic.
Ohio State up by 9, but they have been here before, recently, in fact, as we said, against Penn State. 56%, only 3 turnovers in the first half, up 15. Quick 17-2 run to start the second half by the Nittany Lions. And they ran to a 90-81 win, allowing 63 points in the second half. O'Brien said that is simply unconscionable. Michael Redd's parents, James and Haji, liking what they're seeing so far.
Well, one of the perks of staying home to play your college basketball is to have the home folks right there cheering you on. And when I alluded to earlier, may come to pass, the learning experience at Penn State, getting a big lead and then learning how to hold on to it. They've got a second chance, Ohio State. Let's see what they do with it.
So far, they've forced or accepted 6 Indiana turnovers in a little less than 6 minutes.
Surprisingly quiet is A.J. Guyton. He's a spark plug for IU.
7 on the shot clock. Guyton turns in the circle and nails his first.
Was I speaking loud enough?
Apparently,
did you hear that?
Loud and clear.
Guyton's definitely got to get involved right now. He's the guy that kind of calms Indiana down. He's also the creator.
Sanderson up with a 3, and Ohio State, for the most part, short on their first 3 three-point attempts. A little shake and bake by Guyton. Sean Coleman stays on him up top of the zone. This is Rob Turner, who's come in, the junior from Tyler Junior College in Wilmington, Delaware. Guyton stepping inside of Davis, 2 in a row.
And I'm sure during the timeout, that's one of the things Indiana talked about. Make sure, again, that our top scorer has the ability to touch the ball.
Coleman with the answer. Toe over the line for two for LaShawn, the junior from Toledo. And the Buckeye captain this year.
Now what those long jump shots by Guyton has done is extended the Ohio State defense. Then the penetration contracts them and it leaves some open shots as well. So they've been shifting the defense back and forth. Now they're able to find some openings and pick it apart.
Recker gets his 25th three-pointer of the year. Davis out of the double team. Nice touch pass for Coleman. Answers with a three.
I like the way Ohio State's responding. Good ball movement, no hesitation on the jump shot.
Guyton denied the three this time. Patterson quiet so far. Recker from the same spot that comes up short this time. And they may give Recker the foul here for reaching on Sanderson, and they will.
We told you Luke Recker was an enthusiastic, energetic kind of guy. He's all over the place. So take a look here. Nice touch pass by Sanderson. The skip pass is what made it, forced the defense to keep from sagging, step outside, and kept it an open shooter at the top. And that's what Ohio State has to do. They've got to continue to move the ball. They've got to continue to move without the ball.
One of their first 7, but 7 of their last 11 from the field. Off 1 foot, the follow away short by Sanderson and Turner. There for the board for Indiana.
Indiana would love to catch Ohio State in transition, not allow that zone to set up, but Ohio State doing a nice job of getting back quickly.
Guyton finds the open spot and just misses the three-pointer. Recker steals the outlet as Singleton never turned and looked for it.
Recker's got great anticipation on the defensive end. You've always got to be cognizant of where he is.
Guyton leans in this time, and a one-handed board flat-footed by Singleton.
Nice blockout job as well. And that's what Ohio State has to do. Even in the zone, they've got to find any Indiana player in their area and put a body on it.
Almost twice as many shot attempts by the Buckeyes.
Ohio State a nice job of keeping at least 15 feet of space between players. Again, extending that Indiana defense.
Johnson missed it, gets down to defend on Gladness, steps away with the hook and rolls off to John Sanderson. Coleman, 2 good games last year against the Hoosiers, 15 and 18, just 7 this year at Bloomington. Recker ahead to Gladness for the slam.
Talked about it a little bit before. This is what Indiana wants to do against that zone. They don't want to have to set up against it. Any opportunity they can in transition, off the boards or off a turnover, they want to run.
O'Brien's major points to his team earlier today: don't let Indiana get the second and third opportunities on the offensive glass. We better get a few of our own. Only 1 shot here. And don't let them score in transition. Really feared that after the 83 they allowed at Assembly Hall last month. And Red a little bit tighter on Guyton. Red with the foul, his first.
Ohio State has enough trouble scoring. They can't afford to give easy ones away. And again, in transition, the zone can't set up. Good recognition by Recker to look up the court, and he found Gladness for the dunk.
9:45 in the first half. Buckeyes still leading.
ABC Wednesday on an amazing all-new Celebrity Mole.
Let the games begin.
As 6 remaining celebrities battle their toughest challenge yet, one will bare her soul.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
An all-new Celebrity Mole Yucatan after an all-new Bachelorette, 10/9 Central, ABC Wednesday.
You've heard about the Black Sox scandal.
40 grand to the players up front.
This is the movie that tells the whole story behind the players who took the fall. John Cusack in 8 Man Out. Real classics with Burt Reynolds. 8 Eastern Sunday on ESPN Classic.
Over 1 million understand its strength. It can improve your energy, your shape. This is Bowflex Power Rod technology, and it can only be found on genuine Bowflex equipment, like the new Bowflex Extreme. Now you can get the results you want, the exercises you need, all at an affordable price. You've never seen this Bowflex before. Call 1-800-931-8500 now and get a free video or DVD and check out the new Bowflex Extreme. You can have a high-performance body. Just look for real Bowflex Power Rod technology, proven effective at burning fat and building muscle. Now you can own the new Extreme for no money down and only $19 a month. The Bowflex Extreme is not available in stores. You know you're ready. Let Bowflex help you get there. Call now for a free video or DVD today, because your results matter.
All Buckeyes so far, 18-13, 9:45 to go in the half. Coming up when we're done here, it's Marquette playing host to Louisville. Marquette sporting a 16-6 record, and yet their conference mark in Conference USA only 7-5, so they're not a lock for an NCAA bid probably. Key wins, yeah, Illinois, Chicago this year, that's a key win. And also Cincinnati, they have lost to UAB and BC. They can make an argument they should be there.
Well, Illinois, Chicago is ranked ahead of them in the RPI. And Jimmy Collins has done a great job with that team, as well as Perry Watson at Detroit Mercy. Those are two schools that you would never have heard of, but both of them in the same conference have done a lot of damage and have opened some eyes.
Recker, nice look inside, and Richard Mandeville, who just checks into the game immediately, on the board to cut it to 3. He is in there for Andre Patterson, who has only one shot attempt so far. Another quiet first half for Andre.
And here's where the confidence test comes in for Ohio State.
Red, a very lazy pass, and Guyton accepting the gift to cut it to 1.
And Jim O'Brien's got to talk to his guys and tell them, look, just because Indiana makes a run, it doesn't mean that you have to fold and give up. You mentioned it, Dave, a lazy pass. You got to continue to play as if you're in this game.
This time just a misread between Sanderson and Davis.
Jimmy's definitely calling a timeout right now. Again, here's a lazy pass. You see the overplay, aggressive defense by A.J. Guyton.
And O'Brien responding to a 6-0 Hoosier run with a full timeout. 8:41 in the half.
For more information, you can stop by the ticket office.
He's put together a really nice run here.
Yeah, oh, look at that. Ooh, that hurt.
Hey, look, what's this? Someone's entered the arena. Get that guy out of here for crying out loud.
It's sack-on time.
I'll tell you, he doesn't see him. This could get ugly.
Oh!
Oh, my. I have no words for what we've just seen. I'm speechless. Utterly incomprehensible.
A while back, I started to notice something about my hearing.
I couldn't always hear everything.
Certain words.
I kept turning up the TV.
I wanted to hear better, but I wasn't ready to wear a hearing aid. Then I found this incredible new device called Songbird, the world's #1 disposable hearing aid.
It's this tiny little device.
That's clear, so it matches any skin tone, and it's virtually invisible.
You wear it when you need it, like sunglasses, to hear better in the situations where you really need to. Songbird contains the same digital technology as hearing aids that cost thousands, but you can get a Songbird for less than $100. And each Songbird lasts up to 3 months, or about 400 hours. And when it runs out, you simply get a new one.
I bought Songbird for my husband so we can watch TV at a comfortable volume.
There's no exam, no batteries to replace, and no costly repairs. It's so easy to try.
If you have mild to moderate hearing loss, the simplest way to improve your hearing is just a phone call away. While other hearing aids cost thousands, the Songbird 400-hour digital hearing aid can be yours through this special introductory offer for only $59. Songbird is not available in stores. And best of all, your complete satisfaction is guaranteed, so you have nothing to lose.
No matter how you look at it, Songbird couldn't be any easier.
You use them when you need them, and you just pay for that, and that's it.
Sounds that you need to hear, your children, things like that you're never going to hear again. Don't let that opportunity pass you by.
What you get from Songbird is as good as it gets, and it doesn't get any better.
Hear what you've been missing for a fraction of the cost of a traditional hearing aid. And for a limited time, you'll get this free protective case and a virtual audiologist video full of helpful information about your Songbird.
Call 1-800-216-3666 or order online at songbirdstore.com. Songbird, the simplest way to improve your hearing. Satisfaction guaranteed. Order now.
If you've got 1 hour, we've got the greatest games in history. Each night, a classic game from a different sport. Each night, 1 hour. Pick up a classic to go. Take the all-new Classic drive-through, 9 p.m. weeknights, only on ESPN Classic.
How did these two guys get a show on ESPN Classic? By accident. Brace yourself for a new take on some old sports.
I know we're gonna get fired.
Cheap Seats starts 10 p.m. February 4th, only on ESPN Classic.
6 straight points to get Indiana within 1. Bob Knight doesn't have many criticisms for Luke Recker's freshman year. He does say he would like to see him see everything when he drives, a little better recognition.
But you take a look at Recker right here. He's going to drive to that spot, recognize the double team, and then look for the open man. He's got his head up as he makes the reverse. One of the criticisms Bob Knight had was that sometimes Recker puts the ball on the floor, doesn't look ahead, and consequently misses open men. I think the lesson's learned very well.
Out for the moment, replaced by the senior Charlie Miller. A full timeout, I think about as earlier, maybe earlier than I've seen any coach call it all season. But Jim O'Brien obviously had a lot of points to discuss, and he couldn't get them all in 20 seconds.
Well, that was a mental timeout. He wanted to get his guys back to being aggressive, to let them know that, hey, you're still winning this game. When you lose as many games as Ohio State has, anytime someone makes a run at you, you have a tendency to say, uh-oh, here we go again, and you give up. He's got to exhort his guys to play aggressively, and that's why the zone is more aggressive. The ball goes in the corner. They're going to double team when they have the opportunity.
Well, a good defensive sequence here. They make Guyton take the fall away, and they let Indiana get the putback. Mandeville.
And if there was that philosophy of getting more aggressive, it would be the big man, Ken Johnson, who really is in poor position right there. He should be under the basket as well. Sanderson got pushed under by Mandeville, but Ken Johnson has great potential. He's just learning how to play the game according to Jim O'Brien. One of the things that I learned is that he's a pretty accomplished musician, plays the piano. If he approached basketball as he does playing the piano, because I'm sure he plays for love, his development would be that much quicker.
So the Hoosiers fight on top. Another steal. Rob Turner seemed to lose the handle just as he was ready to feed William Gladness. And the turnovers now even at 7 apiece.
That's one way to motivate a guy. Let him touch the ball a little bit.
Carlos Davis is cut off. Coleman open though and short on the 3. Another short jump shot by the Buckeyes. Turner thought long and hard about a 3. Charlie Miller, offensive foul.
And that was a good aggressive play by Ken Johnson. You know, the natural instinct of a big guy who doesn't know the nuances of the game is to play defense. Johnson steps up and goes to penetration. Miller tries to avoid the contact, but again, a nice job by a center who's learning to come up to help.
O'Brien, for the second game in a row, has Johnson coming off the bench after starting in all season. He said that was to send a message about how aggressive you have to be and how competitive you have to be to play college ball. And he came to the game relatively late, never played before high school.
Well, Ohio State recognized a mismatch. Gladness on Red. They tried to spread it out and let Red go one-on-one, but wasn't successful.
Gladness at the other end. He has 6. The Indiana run continues. And they've held Ohio State without a basket down for about 5.5 minutes.
And once again, no shot, turnover, push the ball up in transition. Just what Indiana wants to do.
Singleton throws one up off balance. Red cleans it up and ends the drought. 6 for Michael Red to cut it to 2. 5-minute, 50-second drought ending for Ohio State. What instant offense Mandeville's providing, though. 7 for a guy that averages 1 point per game.
Well, you know Mandeville can hit that 15-footer on the baseline or from the free throw line. Scouting reports should tell you that. You got to be cognizant of that.
He already has his season high. Quick answer, though, from Singleton.
And see, the longer Ohio State is capable of answering Indiana, the more confidence that builds inside of them. The aggressiveness, though, has to start on the defensive end.
Last couple of offensive possessions. Some progress by the Buckeyes. Then they see the rebound go right through their hands. Indiana foul inside, though, on Gladness.
Indiana foul number 30, William Gladness. His second team's
Richard Mandeville, a senior from Pasadena, a fifth-year senior, and given no assurances during the offseason from Bob Knight that he would play any more than he has, and in fact has played quite a bit less this year than he did last year. But tonight, with Patterson off to another sleepy start, Mandeville providing the offense that Patterson so far has not at center. Now they're going to play him together. Patterson in at a forward for Gladness as Red drops in the long two and has 8.
And Ohio State has to take advantage of the big front line of Indiana. Again, moving without the ball, utilizing their quickness on the baseline.
3 by Guyton, rims out. Shamar Heron unable to catch it before it goes off the floor, but shows some hustle. 6'9" freshman from Detroit.
Talk about Michael Redd, who moves well without the ball, likes to set up his man. A nice job of setting up Recker coming off that pick. And when Redd comes off open with any daylight whatsoever, he's going to find a way to get it off.
Usual numbers mounting for Red. Luke Jimenez making his first appearance. He's stripped from behind by Davis, and Carlos wins the foot race.
And that's what I'm talking about. The aggressiveness starts on the defensive end and translates in the baskets. Bob Knight getting a little aggressive himself.
Yep. Wanted a foul on the Davis steal, didn't get it. So he's getting his 2 cents in. Tag team officiating, dealing with the general. Both Randy Drury and Rick Hartzell getting an earful.
A little bit of intervention there.
Full timeout. Well, he's already spent the entire full timeout away from his own huddle. Timeout, 4:54, 2-point game.
And now with a late-breaking story, here's Suzanne.
Thanks, Tom. As the volcano continues to erupt, we take you live to correspondent John Ryland, who's at the scene. John, what's the situation?
Suzanne, as you can see behind me, the lava is covering an area of about 2 square miles. It's a bad situation, but I do have good news.
What's that, John?
I just saved a bunch of money on my car insurance by switching to Geico.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
They're everywhere. Beautiful widescreen high-definition televisions struck down in the prime of their careers by an utter lack of HD programming. With your help, we can put millions of HD TVs back to work. Now you can subscribe to Voom. 39 channels of high-definition programming, 21 channels you can't see anywhere else. Plus premium and local channels in standard and high definition. Just the thing to keep those HD TVs pretty busy. And if you call 1-866-853-VOOM today, all the monthly programming Voom has to offer is free through February. 39 HD channels and more. All free if you order right now. So call 1-866-853-VOOM today and subscribe to Voom. Fire up your HD TV with 39 HD channels. Because an HD TV without Voom is just a TV.
Women love perfectly groomed men, but grooming certain areas can be a problem. Razor blades can cut you, and scissors can poke you. Now there's MicroTouch, designed to go where razors and scissors shouldn't go. For safe, precise grooming that gets as close as a blade, yet is safe to the touch. The sleek design gives you perfect control, so you can keep the back of your neck barbershop perfect by yourself. Remove unsightly ear hair with just a touch. Embarrassing nose hair, gone like that. Sideburns straight and even. Mustaches and beards neat and clean. Got bushy eyebrows? Just snap on the guide and perfectly groom them in seconds. Look at the difference. MicroTouch grooms from head to toe and anywhere in between. Shoulders, arms, chest, or back. Powerful enough for the tough stuff, yet gentle even on the most sensitive skin. The secret? Our precision cutting system that cuts hair but doesn't cut skin. It gets as close as a blade, yet is safe to the touch. Guaranteed. The Snap-on Guide lets you control just how much hair is removed. Remove a little, a lot, or remove it all and show off that hard body. What a great way for women to keep the men in their life perfectly groomed, or for moms who want to keep their kids looking neat and clean between haircuts. MicroTouch replaces expensive trimmers like these and goes places they can't with micro precision. A $40 value for only $14.99. So avoid those risky razor cuts, put down the pointy scissors, and go with MicroTouch, the safe, precise solution for everyday grooming. Call now and you'll also get our 10-piece precision grooming kit. It includes every grooming tool you need to always look your best. A $40 value, yours absolutely free. You get it all. The MicroTouch Precision Groomer and this beautiful 10-piece grooming kit, an incredible $80 value for only $14.99. But you have to call now. Here's how to order.
Call 1-800-618-9889. That's 1-800-618-9889. So call 1-800-618-9889 and order today.
Well, now a different argument from Bob Knight, who's saying nobody asked me if I wanted a 20 or a full. You just tagged us with a full, and I wanted a 20. That's this discussion. The previous discussion was that the tip by Davis goes off the official Randy Drury and should not have been a clean steal.
Well, judging from that replay, Bob Knight feels that the official's foot was on the line when the ball hit him. I think the replay clearly shows his foot hit the line after the ball had been brought back into play. Now, as far as the timeout is concerned, it's funny because Bob Knight argued for the period of a full timeout, and he's asking to get only a 20-second timeout.
Pretty much got 2 full timeouts for the price of 1.
He got his money's worth. There's no question about it.
Ohio State has responded with a 6-0 run to cut it to 2. 26-24, 4:40 mark of the first half. Recker back to Jimenez. Much better perimeter defense out of the Buckeye zone. The runner won't go. It is rebounded by Singleton. And the sellout responding as the Buckeyes get a chance to tie or lead this possession.
And the key to this run by Ohio State is not only the aggressive play out on the floor, but the ability to rebound.
Backdoor swings wide open for Singleton.
Ohio State's ability to rebound in the zone to keep Indiana from getting second shots has helped them push out this lead.
Mandeville and the Indiana backdoor opens up for Rob Turner first. Points of the night for Rob. Back within 2. This will be on Luke Jimenez. With the body against Carlos Davis, 5th Indiana team foul.
See, this is what happens defensively. You play aggressively. It translates into offense. And again, you're buoyed by the ability to stop a team. Now you're able to do all sorts of things. Moving without the ball. Again, that's one of the strengths of this Ohio State offense. And that's probably because they have no other choice. They don't have a credible inside game that allows them to post up. So they've got to spread the floor, learn how to move without it, and make the most of a perimeter game.
Suddenly hot Buckeyes have hit 5 in a row. You saw Gladness return for the Hoosiers. Who have cut it back down to a 2-point Buckeye lead. 3.5 minutes, first half. Another promising half for Jim O'Brien, still looking for his first Big Ten victory. Carlos Davis has 6.
Carlos Davis has now gotten his sea legs, so to speak, as point guard. He was very much under control that time. Took what the defense gave him.
Andre Patterson still looking for his first points, but the tip in by Recker back within 2.
And Recker actually mistimed that. But the only problem for Ohio State was that their big guys mistimed it even worse.
3 out of 4, 7 points, 3 boards and 3 assists for Recker. Almost staying stat for stat tonight with Michael Roy.
Nice job by Recker that time, stepping in.
Sanderson gets the offensive foul, his first.
Take a look at the tip in off of the Patterson miss. You see the missed timing by Sanderson, and Recker doesn't get the ball at the height of his jump either, but he was fortunate to get it in.
No more wide open looks at threes for Indiana.
Well, they certainly have extended the Ohio State 2-3 zone, but that means there are some openings inside.
Gladness will go for the three-point play.
Ohio State foul on number 33.
And two consecutive against John Sanderson.
Ohio State substitution number 32.
Talk about extending the zone. And really, it's ball movement. Look how far out now instead of in tight. Ohio State has to extend to cover the jump shooters. You saw number 23, Jason Singleton, couldn't make up his mind whether to cover the jump shooter on the wing or inside the Gladness. Gladness stepped into the opening and got the opportunity.
That was quiet the last couple, 5 and 2 points. And with that three-point play, has 9 and leads all scorers. Miller in to give him a breather as he gives Indiana a 1-point lead. Quick foul way out against Charlie Miller. His second and the team's 6th.
Charlie Miller, a senior and a pretty aggressive defender, should know better, though. There's no reason to foul a guy 30 feet from the basket.
Sanderson, the freshman from Lexington, Ohio, really coming on late in the season. Strong promise to the team with red for the next couple of years.
Nice job by Andre Patterson in blocking off. It's been an ebb and flow to this game as to who's going to control the boards. And the team that controls the boards is able to get down and run their offense with confidence.
Just the third shot managed by Andre Patterson finally hits. Just his 8th three-pointer of the year to give Indiana the lead at 4. Davis really challenged out there by Miller. Tries to go past him. And almost another steal for Guyton. Sanderson drifts out, misses the 3. Red, perfect position inside of Luke Jimenez. Michael Red with 10. Sanderson going up to stuff the pass by Recker, and the Buckeyes, thanks to the dive by Red, come up with it. Turnover number 10 against Indiana, 50 seconds in the first half. And they want a 20-second timeout over on the Buckeye bench.
Home is where the hoop is. With ESPN Full Court, you'll get the most out of the second half of the college basketball season. To order, call your local cable company, DirecTV, or Dish Network.
2 fiery coaches.
Buddy and I had a few words. We didn't have any relationship.
1 legendary defense.
Our whole deal was to attack, attack, attack.
Sports Century, the Bears 46 defense, premieres 8 p.m. January 29th on ESPN Classic.
If you're unaware of your credit history, you may be paying higher interest than you should. You could be denied the house of your dreams. You could even live the nightmare of identity theft. Now you can see for yourself if your credit history is accurate at TrueCredit.com. Log on now to find out what type of credit product is right for you and how you can protect yourself from identity theft. Order our special TV offer online now and get absolutely free your credit score, weekly fraud alert emails for a year, and this helpful guide to managing your credit. It's from TransUnion, so you know it's secure. Life's full of obstacles. You just gotta know where they are. So go to TrueCredit.com. True Credit. Manage your credit. Manage your life.
Prize freshman tonight. Here's how they've looked. Recker 7, 3, and 4 assists, and Red with 10 points, 4 boards and assists. The thing that's impressive, especially with the numbers that he's getting for a team that doesn't score well, Red Doesn't seem to force much. It all seems to come pretty well within his look.
That's right. And at the top of the telecast, we talked about how they fit nicely into the systems, in their respective systems. And for Michael Redd, he's the focal point, but he doesn't lose cognizance of the fact that he can't get off unless he allows his teammates to get off, unless he creates for them. Luke Recker, on the other hand, has played in this system where there's a lot of movement, a lot of screening movement without the ball. He's going to find his shots. Neither of them rush the game. They let it come to them.
This is impressive, too. All 4 of those rebounds for Redd are on the offensive glass.
Nice look. That's what I mean, creating.
Johnson gets his first 2, tied at 34. Shot clock off, 23 seconds for Jimenez. And Indiana.
What a big boost for Ohio State if they can go into the locker room with a stop here. Again, confidence is very important for this young team.
Down to 6. Guyton hoisting one and banked it in. My goodness. From about 90, no answer for the prayer that is answered for A.J. Guyton.
Well, so much for a boost of confidence with a stop. But really, they can go with their heads held high because they played excellent defense. You take a look at the reverse right here. Reverse of the ball. Guyton, the clock running down. Didn't have a prayer. But whatever he said, it was answered. Again, almost on the sideline.
Wow. Only 3 he hits, but boy, was it memorable. 37-34. It is the difference for Indiana.
Why do I rent from Enterprise? For more cargo room. More people room. Or more headroom. Enterprise. So easy, it's like having a second car. Or third.
Pick Enterprise. We'll pick you up.
Deck and patio owners, have you ever been frustrated by the weather on your deck or patio? Struggling with the blazing hot midday sun? Or those unpredictable summer showers? At last, there's a solution that lets you outsmart the weather. It's the easy-to-use and affordable Sunsetter retractable awning. And right now, you can get the whole Sunsetter story in this free catalog and video. Inside, you'll discover how the easy-to-use Sunsetter can help you to enjoy your deck or patio more, rain or shine. In fact, it's like adding a whole extra outdoor room to your home. The easy-to-use Sunsetter is simple to operate, opening almost effortlessly in less than 30 seconds to create an instant outdoor shelter when sudden showers strike, and a comfortable shaded retreat on those hot sunny days. In fact, with Sunsetter, you'll stay up to 20 degrees cooler even on the hottest summer days. Plus, our easy-to-add accessories turn Sunsetter into a complete outdoor living room. Perfect for insect-free enjoyment and entertaining all day and right into those balmy summer nights. All for thousands less than adding a costly addition to your home. Plus, we'll also include details on our newest Sunsetter motorized awning that opens and closes automatically at the simple touch of a button. And because we manufacture Sunsetter ourselves and sell direct to you, we're able to offer incredible factory direct prices that save you hundreds of dollars. So stop struggling with the weather. Start enjoying your deck and patio more than ever before with the easy-to-use and affordable Sunsetter retractable awning. Call for your free video and catalog today.
Call toll-free 1-800-257-9898 to receive your free video and catalog on the Sunsetter retractable awning, including details on a special savings offer on now, plus our 90-day no-risk home trial. Call now 1-800-257-9898.
It's the NFL's most legendary coach and its most legendary team in a day of their greatest games. Paul Hornung and Green Bay take on Cleveland for 65's NFL championship. Then the Packers battle the Cowboys for the 67 title in the Ice Bowl. Green Bay goes for Super Bowl glory in 3 legendary showdowns. Plus, SportsCentury profiles Lombardi, Hornung, Starr, and Favre. Classic Green Bay starts at noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, Sunday on ESPN Classic. Brought to you locally by Time Warner Cable.
Ohio Ohio State led by as many as 9, never trailed by more than 4, and by 3 only because of the bomb just before the buzzer by A.J. Guyton. Dave Barnett, Len Elmore back in Columbus. If you're Jim O'Brien looking for anything at all positive to grasp here late in the season, they got a lot from that first half, I think, to look at positively.
Well, absolutely. They were able to answer the Indiana runs, which is a confidence builder, and just as importantly, they were able to keep IU off of the offensive boards. You take a look here, offensive rebounds, Indiana only 4 and only 4 second chance points. Ohio State, on the other hand, got 8 second chance points. Michael Redd doing a nice job on the offensive boards for his team. 4 offensive rebounds, Michael Redd.
The hot shooting continues for Indiana. Top shooting team in the Big Ten all season at 50%, 59%. In the first 20 minutes, a no-looker inside, and Patterson got up there with Heron, who will be called for the foul, but that's a pretty nice stop even with the foul by Shamar.
Well, I'll tell you, the Ohio State zone came out aggressive in the double team, but you can't allow a guy to beat the double team because it puts too much pressure on the back line. There's an advantage there, and the open man, Andre Patterson, was found. If you're going to double a guy, you can't let him escape.
Only the 4th free throw we've seen by both teams combined, and nobody's missed yet. Until now.
The Barnett curse
lives on. Sometimes I think stronger than ever. Sanderson coming up way short after curling off the Heron screen.
You got to make those shots. You practice them every day in practice. He came off the screen clean.
Luke Jimenez earns a second half start. Patterson looking like he didn't expect that backdoor pass from Guyton, and out of bounds, touched last by Gladness. Now they reverse it. They will give it to Indiana. So Bob Knight sees Michael Lewis turn it over twice in the first 6 minutes, and Jimenez getting his minutes now. Recker coaches that one over the front iron and has 9 to tie Gladness and Guyton for scoring honors for the Hoosiers, who have at 6 now their biggest lead of the game, 40-34. Recker creates the steal as he snuck up behind Singleton. Guyton, with the lead at 8, has Indiana in control for the first time all night, and Jim O'Brien is up for a quick 20-second timeout.
Well, you can certainly believe that Jim O'Brien in that locker room told him you got to expect a run from Indiana. The first 5 minutes of this second half is very important. You've got to be able to match the Indiana runs. Here's A.J. Guyton again, creating by getting into the paint. Puts a lot of pressure on that defense. Had he missed it, Gladness was still in excellent offensive rebounding position. The zone is extended. It's creating a lot of openings. Ohio State's going to have to find a way to either tighten the zone and not allow as well as keep A.J. Guyton from penetrating.
Well, after that shot he hit before the end of the first half, he ought to feel like everything's going.
Well, you know, sometimes guys get into that area where anything they put up is going to go. And A.J. Guyton, I mean, he's one of the most dangerous guards in college basketball. You get him going, and there's probably no stopping him. I guess the only way you do stop him is to go at him on the other end.
They go at Recker here, and Singleton turns into a rim record. 9 for Jason. That ends an 8-0 Indiana run going back late into the first half.
You watch.
Big mistake. You knew as soon as he got it and saw how open he was, he drained that one. Second three, 45-36.
And as I was admiring the jump shot, I was going to say, now watch the ball rotation to A.J. Guyton.
Traveling on Michael Redd.
Again, we talk about ball movement. Jimenez just passing over the zone, and Guyton with nobody in his face able to put it down. You leave him alone like that and you can turn out the lights.
Well, this time they leave Recker briefly. He drives, has it stripped by Davis, and the 3-on-1. Redd jamming on Jimenez.
Well, Luke Jimenez standing right underneath the hoop, not in a defending position. And Michael Redd saw that and took exactly as much room as he needed.
Because he got taken out of that position. Recker with a miss. Took Ohio State long enough to get their first points of the half. Now they seem as if the cobwebs are gone. Ready to get back in it with a three by Sanderson.
And you notice in this half, Indiana is now honoring the inside players, particularly Singleton on the post. And then you can play a little inside-outside game. They fall back to sag on the post, and you got a guy stepping up to shoot the jumper. That's what a good inside game can do for you.
Guyton, two more. Cannot miss right now.
Well, he can't be guarded. Each time he's shooting, there's no one in front of him. He's able to shake them in the zone and able to shake them when they're playing a man-to-man.
Michael Redd, much of the night guarded by the much larger William Gladness. Does a nice job staying in front of him, but the pass into Sanderson who got rejected by Andre Patterson.
And it was the one dribble Sanderson put on the floor to allow Patterson to get in position. If he had gone right up with it, might have been 2 points.
Guyton doesn't slip. He's got a layup on the return pass by Jimenez. And as he tries to get it inside, Singleton gets another steal.
Excellent recognition by Singleton, peeling back on the zone to double Patterson.
Redd back to Davis, finds the open 15-footer. Shamar Herron back up. First points for the freshman.
And Ohio State picking up where they left off in the first half, hitting the offensive glass.
Hoosiers have hit 7 of their last 8 shots, most of those from Guyton, who spent much of this night unconscious. Gladness crowded in the paint, 3-second violation on William Gladness in a timeout with 15-16 to go in the next to last basketball game at St. John Arena.
I'm sorry, I was driving too fast.
No, really, totally my fault. The good thing is we're okay. There's so many more important things in life.
If I'm not mistaken, you must be gelling.
Like Magellan.
Are you gelling yet? Dr. Scholl's massaging gel insoles are made from the softest gel ever created. If you and your shoes don't feel outrageously comfortable, you get your money back. Guaranteed.
Come on, move it! Listen to that yelling. He's so not gelling.
Are you gelling? Dr. Scholl's.
Every year we plan for a trip. What we didn't plan for was me being out of work for 2 months. Credit card debt piled up, and we got behind on our bills. When others wouldn't help, I called Full Spectrum Lending. They refinanced our home, paid off our debts, and saved us $400 a month. 1 minute, I was ready to pack it in. The next, we were packing for our trip.
With a home loan from Full Spectrum, it's a whole new day and a whole new Dave Cerna. Full Spectrum Lending, a member of the Countrywide family. Whatever your situation, call us today at 1-800-284-6195.
Do the high prices of electric shavers have you shaving the old-fashioned way? Now, from Bell & Howell, a name you can trust, comes the Tri-Tech Triple Head Shaver. A great electric shaver that you can buy at only a fraction of the price. The Tri-Tech Shaver from Bell & Howell is only $19.95 through this exciting customer TV offer. Compare that to other triple head shavers costing as much as $100. And since it's from Bell & Howell, a name that's been around for nearly 100 years, you know the Tri-Tech shaver is high quality and uses advanced technology. The secret of the Tri-Tech shaver is its 3 floating heads that follow the contours of your face, while the powerful razor-sharp cutting blades give you a clean, close, comfortable shave that everyone will notice. It even comes with a pop-up trimmer to keep sideburns, mustaches, and beards perfectly groomed and looking great. It's also fully rechargeable and holds an 8-hour charge for up to 7 days, so you can get a fast, comfortable shave just about anywhere. Plus, the Tri-Tech is backed by our 60-day guarantee. If it's not the best shave you've ever had, send it back for a refund. No questions asked. Call now, and as a special TV customer, you'll get the Bell & Howell Ear and Nose Hair Trimmer, a $20 value, absolutely free. You get it all. The Tri-Tech Triple Head Rechargeable Shaver and the Ear and Nose Hair Trimmer, a $120 value, all for only $19.95. you don't have to pay $100 for a rechargeable triple head electric shaver. Take advantage of this limited time offer and get your Tri-Tech triple head shaver for only $19.95. Call now.
To order your Tri-Tech shaver, have your credit card ready and call 1-800-996-1700 or send check or money order for $19.95 plus shipping and handling to Tri-Tech, P.O. Box 5555, Thousand Oaks, California. Call now 1-800-996-1700.
Been close all night despite 61% shooting by Indiana. Ohio State within 4. How do they shoot so well? They get such open shots.
Take a look here against the 2-3 zone. There's the soft spot right in there. Watch A.J. Guyton go to the corner to the open floor. And you see Andre Patterson step into that soft spot, make the zone contract, and there's Guyton wide open in the corner. That's excellent attack of a zone. You get it in the soft spot, make the defense contract inside the cover, and then you have a great shooter on the perimeter and you find him.
He's 5 of 5 in scoring those 12 this half. 2 threes, 3 threes on the night. And out of bounds, off Recker. Knight begs to differ, as he has already a couple of times tonight. 16 Indiana turnovers. As big a factor as any in keeping the Buckeyes as close as they are.
Indiana much more in the post players. You see Luke Recker and William Gladness fronting the post when they get down on the block.
Here's Johnson, turns over Mandeville and drops it home.
The most aggressive move we've seen Ken Johnson make on the offensive end. Boy, if he gets it going, Ohio State's going to be tough the rest of the night.
And he might just get his starting job back. Rick, a steal ahead to Davis. We're tied.
We talked about the soft spot of the zone. Look what Ken Johnson's playing. He's a lot higher in that 2-3 zone now, making it almost a 2-1-2. Take a look here. There's a nice little poke from behind by Carlos Davis, and he gets out in front of everyone. Aggressive defense, particularly out of the point by Ohio State.
Halfway gone in the second half. An 8-0 Ohio State run over the last 2 minutes to pull even.
Again, Ohio State a lot more aggressive in that soft spot, stepping a guy up there. Kind of a matchup zone right now.
Guyton still perfect in the second half.
I'd say he's a little warm right now.
Steaming. 6 of 6, 3 threes.
No nonsense look on his face.
He has tied his season high 24 points. Johnson. And Mandeville, who had his season high the first couple of minutes he was on the floor in the first half. 7 points. Came down with the rebound. Lou Jimenez back in, playing well late in his sophomore year. Davis out to challenge Guyton.
You see a lot of hand movement, a lot of pointing. It's because that 2-3 zone is a matchup. They want to make sure they cover shooters, but it doesn't matter.
I'm telling you.
It doesn't matter. A.J.
I have not seen a streak like this all year from anybody. 7 for 7 in the second half. 4 threes. Red slips inside and has 14. For the moment, the freshman battle overshadowed by the sophomore Guyton, who has 18 of the Hoosiers' 21 second-half points. William Gladness tries to provide some offense inside, and he gets fouled by Sanderson, his third.
Well, here's another look. When you have a guy with a hot hand, you want to make sure he touches it. Guyton moves without the ball well against the zone. When he receives, he's ready to shoot. Watch where he receives. He's always receiving in shooting range, which tonight is unlimited.
His range is pretty much anywhere on the floor. Season high 27.
Ohio State substitution number
18 of which have come here in the second half on perfect shooting from the field as Coleman replaces Davis.
We had a chance to see a little confab between A.J. Guyton and Bob Knight. You got to believe that he was telling Guyton, hey, when you get it, shoot it every time.
That's why he's a great coach.
That's right.
That's why he's in the Hall of Fame.
No complex strategy.
Recker slips in, and with Jimenez's help, they capture the miss. They're going to try Coleman following Guyton.
Again, kind of a box and one right now. 4 guys playing a zone, 1 guy sticking with A.J. Guyton.
And it's Jimenez who hits the 3.
And that'll get you out of those trick defenses quickly when someone else starts to heat up.
First points for Luke Jimenez. 7-point Indiana lead. Game of runs all night. Now the most recent belonging to the Hoosiers. Jimenez commits his second foul at the other end. 7:37 to go. Who will have the last run? If it's Guyton, you like Indiana's chances.
You've heard about the Black Sox scandal.
40 grand to the players up front.
This is the movie that tells the whole story behind the players who took the fall. John Cusack in 8 Man Out. Real classics with Burt Reynolds. 8 Eastern Sunday on ESPN Classic.
If you've got 1 hour, we've got the greatest games in history. Each night, a classic game from a different sport. Each night, 1 hour. Pick up a classic to go. Take the all-new Classic drive-through 9 p.m. weeknights, only on ESPN Classic.
Dad, this is dumb.
It's go time.
Oh, boy.
Here's one way to get computer help.
Target in sight.
Can I help you?
Not a word of this to your mother. Hang on. There we go.
What do you want from me?
I want you to make this go away. Please.
Don't go there. Go Dell. Hey, there's a reason people gave Dell an A+ for service and reliability. First, Dell makes rock-solid PCs. Then, they stand behind them 24/7. Like this Dimension desktop with an Intel Pentium 4 processor. It's just $499 after mail-in rebate. And right now, pay no interest till 2005. Plus, get a free combo drive. A PC you can rely on.
Thank you!
Easy as Dell. Dell PCs use Intel Pentium 4 processors.
But we talked about Luke Recker, how he knows how to play this game. There he is, number 4, setting up for the free throw. Watch him get an advantage right now. Head and shoulders past his man, just enough to beat him into the lane, get his hands on the ball, and keep that ball alive. Then he goes after it and allows Luke Jimenez to gain control. The little things are the things that help you win.
Beyond his years. Very unfreshman-like play. Tries to draw the offensive foul here by Michael Redd and ends up with his 3rd.
Again, always thinking out there, trying to get Redd in foul trouble. There's the hold. And you can see Recker had his arm locked with Michael Redd. You got to stay close to him.
Quick 3, and Coleman can't get it to drop.
Nice job.
Redd can inside, and he can go for 3.
And that's what Recker's been battling all evening. As the Reds look on with enjoyment. Recker's been battling Michael Redd, getting position. Redd's got a big, strong body. He's able to spread out, hold his position, and he finishes nicely.
All the focus on his scoring, and he's second in the Big Ten, 21.5 tops among all freshmen. He's also the number 8 rebounder in the league as a guard at 6'5".
And that's all effort right there, folks. He's not just a scorer, not one of the pretty boys out there. He gets his hands dirty.
Mandeville gets his own miss, missed it badly. Both times hustles to the corner, though, and gets it back out for Recker. Reach in by Coleman.
And see, that's one of the things that Ohio State will learn with more experience. Coleman a junior, but again, you know, this is one of those things in playing together with guys. You don't want to reach in situations like that. You play position defense. You wind up bailing a guy out by doing that. Recker didn't have many places to go.
Both teams now in the bonus. Just a little over 7 minutes to go. Recker trying to get double figures for the first time in a while. Fouled out with 7 at Purdue, had 9 Saturday. That gives him 10 today. Tune in Sunday to ABC Sports for Payne Weber College basketball as number 2 Duke takes on the number 10 ranked UCLA Bruins. The action begins at 1:30 Eastern Sunday afternoon.
Blue Devils escaped down in Clemson. Hard-fought game, and with UCLA, there's trouble in paradise once again. But that's nothing different for them.
For the course, they just escaped at USC last night.
Well, that would have been disastrous for Steve Lavin to lose to the crosstown rivals who are having a down year.
Mandeville called for the push against Ken Johnson.
And you're kind of surprised. Mandeville, a senior, should be experienced in playing post defense. He just stood right behind Ken Johnson, and when the ball was in the air, just reached over his shoulder. You got to know that's a foul, especially with the official standing right next to you. Can't give away points.
Not many free throws, but for the Buckeyes, who have been so poor at the line, they have to be delighted. 6 out of 7, 5 points now for Johnson, who did not play last year as a partial qualifier. He had to sit, so after this, 2 more years of eligibility. He is the number 2 shot blocker in the league, behind only Calvin Booth at Penn State. At better than 2 per game, and stealing the rebound that time was Singleton.
And that was pure foot quickness by Singleton. Got out of his position on the line and went straight to the ball. Good anticipation.
Pretty resourceful night, all things considered, by the Buckeyes to stay this close to a team this hot.
Well, the thing that I've got to give Jim O'Brien credit for is, again, with this losing streak that they've had, he keeps his guys coming back for more. He keeps their heads in the ball game.
Red definitely didn't call bank fair. Guyton scored 18 Indiana points in a row before this man, Jimenez, hit a 3. Gets inside of Davis. First miss of the half by Guyton. And as he goes for his rebound, he commits his first foul.
And that may be the key right there. What happened, Ohio State closed out on Guyton quickly, forced him to put it on the floor and shoot a runner. And that may be the key. You can't allow A.J. Guyton to sit out there and rip you apart with jump shots.
Jason Singleton at the line for Ohio State, shooting
Andre Patterson returns.
Indiana substitution, number 45, Andre
Mandeville,
Patterson.
not quite the second half he had in the first. Jason Singleton, the 35% free throw shooter, who made his only shot, and in fact the Buckeyes' only free shot in the first half. Is he en fuego, hitting 2 straight free throws? Yeah, pretty much.
No comprendo, señor. But he's hot.
High school All-America, 3-time All-State from Detroit. Either has it or doesn't. 5 conference games this year, 7 fewer points. 5 conference games this year, 15 or more. There doesn't seem to be much in between. He's got 10 tonight.
And again, with his skill and talent that we've been able to see, that's all mental. You got to approach this game with intensity every night.
Johnson went for the up fake. Patterson turned it over. Now Singleton and Guyton got in the way of the pass.
Nice defensive play. You can see A.J. Guyton hustling from one end to the other. Again, he just doesn't do it on offense, folks. You take a look here at the transition break, and you see the blur coming out of the left side of your screen is A.J. Guyton.
A.J. tonight looks more like M.J. Coleman. Singleton right back up inside of Gladness.
And we just talked about Singleton. With that kind of ability, not to be consistent is all in your head. He's going to have to take this tape home and play it over and over again.
Guyton feeding Gladness and one. Really tough pass to the threaded just so over the outstretched hands of the defense.
And Jim O'Brien would love to have the luxury just to pull Ken Johnson aside a little bit, not to get caught in no man's land, and you have a long enough reach where you don't have to leave the floor. Look at Johnson in no man's land trying to stop penetration. Here, keep your hands straight up. Force Gladness to shoot over you rather than get off your feet.
Johnson's third. Gladness has 11, but a lane violation on Johnson. We'll give him one more chance.
Again, a little bit more evidence of not having your head in the game. That violation probably was caused by Johnson thinking about that last play.
And Gladness takes full advantage. 5-minute mark, 5-point game. Closer than a lot of people would have figured in the final appearance in St. John Arena of Bob Knight and the Indiana Hoosiers. Coleman on the drive over Jimenez.
And that play characterized the watchword in practice today for Ohio State, and that was be aggressive, take it to him.
Davis another steal and another breakaway. 1-point game. Timeout for Bob Knight and Indiana. (66-65) at St. John.
Reggie Jackson here to introduce you to the best way I've found to improve your hitting. It's the Hit Away.
It's a hit. Improve your swing with Hit Away, the hottest batting tool on the market today. The Hit Away promotes balance, timing, hand-eye coordination, muscle memory, and power mechanics through the simple process of repetitive hitting. Hit Away attaches easily to a tree, post, or pole and can be used indoors or out with no need for a net, cage, or fence. Throw the ball away from you, and here's the pitch. Every hit winds up the Hit Away so you can hit again and again.
Take it from Mr. October. Groove your swing with the Hit Away.
Hit Away for either baseball or softball can be yours for $29.95. And if you call in the next 10 minutes, you'll get our setup and batting tips video, Gorilla Gold Grip Enhancer, and a pair of genuine leather batting gloves absolutely free with your order. And Hit Away comes with a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Call now.
It's a hit. Introducing Hit Away Junior, the fun, safe, and easy way to teach your little athlete to hit a ball. Perfect for indoors or out. You get 2 products in 1, T-ball and Hit Away Junior. Start your child hitting a ball on the T-ball stand, then graduate them to swinging the bat and hitting a moving ball. Here's how it works. Just toss the ball and there's the pitch. Every hit winds up so your child can practice hitting again and again. Your little slugger will be on the way to playing with the big boys by learning hand-eye coordination, balance, and even timing. Parents, no more pitching or chasing balls. Plus, it comes complete with pole, base, bat, and 2 balls. All for $24.95. Hit Away Junior will keep your child busy for hours. Plus, it's fun. The Hit Away Junior is made with a safe, soft neoprene-covered bat and ball. And it's easy to store or take anywhere. The Junior is the perfect gift for kids between ages 3 and 6. Call the number on your screen now to order.
Ohio State tonight does not look like a team that's lost their last 15 games.
Well, we talked about Ohio State being at a crossroads as far as their confidence is concerned. But here, Nashawn Coleman plays in the aggressive role, taking it to the basket. And then we talked about the offense is keyed by the defense. Another steal here by Carlos Davis. Indiana guards, when they try to change direction, they seem to be leaving the ball behind them. And Ohio State, on more than one occasion, have been able to kick the ball away from them.
19 turnovers tonight, and Indiana has struggled this year. That has usually been a big factor. Buckeyes tonight have outscored them off turnovers 24-12. That is why they're this close. Recker on a left-handed drive.
And how often do you see a freshman come out of the huddle and make a statement like that.
Well, Michael Redd ready to respond and just short for three. Redd in the head-to-head matchup with Recker so far, outscoring him 17-13. Patterson almost lost it as he put it on the deck. Wide open. Can't get a better look at a three than that, and it won't go for Recker. Johnson and Gladness go for the rebound, and that'll be number 4 on Ken Johnson.
Ohio State foul on number 32, Ken Johnson. His 4th team's 9th.
9th team foul. So the Hoosiers get close to the double bonus. William Gladness, 50% free throw shooter on the line. Sanderson ready to come back. 13 for Gladness.
And if you're Ken Johnson, and Johnson's going to get a breather, and I'm sure he's going to get a talking to by Jim O'Brien. But if you're Ken Johnson, you've got to make up your mind on defense, particularly what you're going to do. Too many times he gets caught in no man's land. He's trying to help, but he can't help, and then his man gets position. You've got to focus on getting your man off the board and say that the rebound is yours. And that'll come with time. He's a young player, as we mentioned before, very inexperienced.
4th year of organized ball. Never played before the high school level. Red really challenged by Gladness and goes right past him, right into the teeth of the Hoosier D.
Well, that was created by Gladness taking a risk on Michael Redd, going for the steal. If you're going to do that, you better expect plenty of help. Gladness didn't get it. Right now, Ohio State still in that matchup zone. Pretty much switching on every cross of the ball.
Guyton short on the scoop, short on the follow. And here comes Coleman of Indiana, clinging to a 2-point lead as the Buckeyes look to tie or lead. Singleton out for the wide open Deshaun Coleman. A.J. Guyton shaken up, and I waited to see if either team would be charged with a 20. Neither was. Ted Hillary, the official, asked Guyton if he was okay, and as you see, he said yes. Patterson gets to put back Indiana back on top. Only the 2nd basket all night for Andre.
Well, Ohio State doing a pretty good job all night of keeping Indiana off the offensive boards. In this last 2 minutes, they've got to be extra careful right now.
Redd again wanting to break down Gladness, has to give it up. Inside they work it, reverse too hard by Sanderson. Got a great shot and could not put it down.
I don't think Sanderson recognized that he was as open as he was, expecting contact.
Now the Buckeyes looking for another stop. Guyton, who made his first 7 of the half, including 4 threes. The man to watch. Lewis, very quiet night, fouled as Coleman arrives a little bit late to try and cut off the baseline.
We keep talking about the matchup zone by Ohio State, and essentially what it is, you're playing zone with man principles. Whenever there's a guy in your area, you're playing him man-to-man, but whenever there's a switch of a ball or a cross of a man in the ball, you're going to wind up switching. And that's giving Indiana some trouble. They haven't been able to get the open looks because every time they come off a screen, there's another man in their face.
Michael Lewis has not scored until now. He's the number 4 free throw shooter in the Big Ten, 85% for the year. Sophomore from Jasper, Indiana, not too far from the Holy Land, also known as French Lick.
The Shrine.
Only 1 of 2 for Lewis. 2-point Hoosier lead. Singleton, tough shot.
Interesting, a lot of contact there, no foul call. Hoosiers escape a three-point play possibility.
15 straight losses, 6 straight here at St. John, 18 straight in the Big Ten for Ohio State. Will it end tonight? Guyton gets a timeout with 51.7.
We talked about having a credible post game, and Jason Singleton has given that to Ohio State. There you see the contact right there, Andre Patterson. That last no call was an excellent no call because there was a flop by Luke Recker.
Only 1:20 left for Indiana. Bob Knight earlier charged with a full when he only wanted a 20, but he spent the equivalent of a full timeout raging at the officials.
But here's the deal. Again, recognizing the defense, Ohio State has now come out in a man-to-man, or at least what appears to be a man-to-man. They're still matched up. But you got A.J. Guyton to play an inside-out game with Andre Patterson.
Patterson long on the fall away. Red and Recker battle, and Red comes away with the board. 34 seconds. A 1-second differential on the clocks as the Buckeyes get timeout, and talk about ending this seemingly endless losing streak.
Sudden cardiac arrest. Each year it strikes 250,000 people, and nearly 80% occur in the home.
Hello, my husband has just collapsed. I can't wake him up. No, and he's not breathing.
Over half the people who suffer sudden cardiac arrest have no previous symptoms of heart disease. Unfortunately, less than 5% survive, largely because help doesn't arrive in time. Defibrillation, an electric shock, is the only effective way to restart a heart. However, for the best chance of survival, the victim must be shocked within 5 minutes.
Shock advised. Press the flashing orange
While a
button
defibrillator
now.
can't save every victim, many more lives could be saved if defibrillators reached more people in less time. That's why Philips, a worldwide leader in medical devices and electronics for the home and office, is proud to introduce the HeartStart Home Defibrillator. Available by prescription, the Philips HeartStart is designed for use in an emergency by virtually anyone.
It has a voice that talks to you and steps you the entire way through the process.
It couldn't be any easier. I think even if you were really upset, excited, emotional, I think it would still be easy to use.
I have first aid kit in my car. I have first aid kit in my house. And so this is small enough that I would just add that to what I have already. And I'd be prepared for almost anything.
To receive a free informational video or CD, booklet, and HeartStart ordering details, call this toll-free number or visit us online.
You simply don't know. I was only 40 years old and in seemingly perfect health. And this happened to me. It can happen to anyone.
When sudden cardiac arrest strikes, time is critical. Take the first step and find out about the Philips HeartStart and discover the power to save a life.
Call 1-800-291-3199 or go online at heartstart.philips.com. Call now.
How did these two guys get a show on ESPN Classic? By accident. Brace yourself for a new take on some old sports.
I know we're going to get fired.
Cheap Seats starts 10 p.m. February 4th, only on ESPN Classic.
2000. Classic.
Well, the old place is going out in style. Only one more game before they move next door to the Schottenstein Center. Only 1:20-second timeout for both teams. Next Indiana foul, they'll both be in the double bonus. The Buckeyes own the possession arrow. And they're this close despite Indiana shooting 56%.
Key figure right there, 24 points off turnovers. That's been the difference in this game, an aggressive brand of defense by Ohio State. Their guards have attacked Indiana's guards, and they've won that battle, except when A.J. Guyton's had the ball.
When just about nothing has worked.
But right now, if I'm Ohio State, I'm going to try to run my pattern, just at least one option. Then try to get the ball in Michael Redd's hands, which you can expect Indiana is not going to allow Michael Redd to beat them. Run a little time off the clock and run in your pattern, but once Red gets the ball, it's going to be...
Recker with the steal and jam with 7.2.
And Ohio State had to be cognizant of the fact that Indiana steps out into the passing lane.
Davis for the tie is short, and it's over.
Well, we said it, Indiana was not going to allow Michael Redd to beat him. They were waiting for that play to get it back into his hand. Just a poor pass, but a valiant effort by Ohio State. Again, we take a look at the play. Ohio State running their offense. That's a lazy pass right there. At this time and at this point in the game, you can't make underhand lob passes, especially with a guy like Luke Recker. Excellent defensive player, great anticipation. Take a look at Indiana's reaction to the steal. You can almost tell what's happening. Here comes the pass. Here comes the steal. Watch him follow Recker down the court.
That pretty much speaks for itself. What an excruciating way for the Buckeyes to lose their 16th straight. As Indiana moves to 9-4 in the conference, 18-7 overall. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.
Richard Mandeville with 7.
John Cusack and Charlie Sheen star in 8 Men Out, Sunday.
NCAA basketball brought to you by UBS Payne Weber, and a huge one this afternoon in the Big 12 Conference as the Texas Longhorns come to the Hearn Center to meet the Missouri Tigers. Take a look at these standings and you'll see why it's so big. Both battling for the number 3 position in the Big 12, both with 7-4 records. Hi everybody, Ron Franklin along with John Sunvold. And John, the last couple of times they have met, the Horns have held the Tigers to 36% shooting and they have won. The key today though, because it's tough to do that here in the Hearn Center.
Well, two teams at high octane on the offensive end. Which team gets back defensively and who can guard whose star? TJ Ford, outstanding. We talk about his assists. Last 4 games, almost 17 points a ball game. Kareem Rush from Missouri, 28 points a ball game. The last 4 he's been on a roll.
Let's take a look at the Toyota starting lineups. First of all, for Texas, Ford, Ivy, Mouton, Erskine, and Thomas. And for Missouri, Gilbert and Rush, along with Paulding. Ferguson gets the start today, and Johnson. Tell me a little bit about the youngster who is starting Ferguson, because he is starting to come into his own and playing more, John.
Jeffrey Ferguson has given Quinn Snyder and his coaching staff valuable minutes. He has come in, he can knock in the jump shot facing up from about 12 feet away. He's been more aggressive around the rim. Long reach, good size at 6'10", can be a factor defensively.
So you see the number of minutes he is averaging, and the youngster gets a rare start here today against the visitors from Austin. Johnson and Thomas to jump it up. Ball is in the air. Thomas will tap it back to Mouton, who will score from the get-go.
Erskine got
Erskine, I beg your pardon, yeah.
Terrific play right off the start. Good start when you're on the road. Texas 4-1 in conference play on the road. That's impressive. The 2 big wins at Oklahoma State and at Texas Tech. Not many teams can get a win there.
Ferguson looking for Gilbert, and he works against TJ Ford, and it's a turnover against the Tigers.
How about this? You go on the road, and what a way to start. Reginald Erskine at 6'6" uses his power and strength to go right around the spin move against Clarence Gilbert. Gilbert, pretty good on-ball defender, Ron. It'll be interesting how much room he gives TJ Ford. We've seen Ford go around almost everybody that has tried to stop him.
John, we talked about transition defense. Shooting the ball going to be huge today for Texas, because we know that the Tigers can shoot well, as Erskine went down and is just now returning to the other end of the floor.
Well, foul on TJ Ford. Ford's got an interesting assignment at point guard, matching up with Clarence Gilbert. Gilbert, outstanding scorer at over 16 a ball game. Ford picks up his first foul. They moved Gilbert to point guard about 10 games ago. He is still a scorer, though, mentally.
Haven't played 1 minute. Rick Barnes really kind of doing a stare down here with the officials. And I'm wondering if he's going to have to change a defensive assignment pretty quickly, because he can't have that man getting in foul trouble.